Alright, so today I'm going to share with you a project that I had to create as a copywriter for an Ecom brand selling collagen supplements. I'll show you how to dive deeply into an Ecom brand's product as a marketer, research their market, and create scroll-stopping ad and landing page copy that will actually scale their account. And I created a Loom walkthrough in the form of a presentation to show you the full strategy breakdown. And I'm sharing this with you because this is actually a great way to approach marketing and copywriting for any e-commerce brand. The research process, how to find gaps in your market and your competitors, how to build custom avatars to make sure your marketing campaigns hit your target audience the right way, how to write ads that really convert and boost your sales, and how to write variations for optimizing A/B testing to make sure you find the one ad that really brings you customers. So make sure to watch the whole video because this is going to show you step by step how you can approach a marketing campaign to make the most amount of sales as possible. If you find this valuable, which you probably will, well, like and subscribe to make sure to not miss more real, useful, and valuable content just like this. All right, let's go. Hi, I hope you're doing well because I'm doing well. So my name is Sheriff and I'm of course, walk you through my strategy, my ad strategy for MetaGlow Collagen. So basically, after doing like more than 30 minutes of research when it comes to like other brands, our own product for MetaGlow, and also when it comes to customer reviews and also my own experience, I found a key insight that I think would actually help MetaGlow Collagen scale their account. So let me speak about it real quick. So I went over for the website of MetaGlow to understand better the whole brand, the identity, everything about it. So yes, I also wanted to understand the benefits and also what people say about it, right, in the customer reviews. So yeah, a little bit below like this, yeah, a bunch of reviews. So this helped me understand it even better. Also understand even more details why this is better than other brand. So yeah, understanding better why other brands should be scared of this one brand of MetaGlow, right? So stuff like this. And also looked at the other brands, for example, Happy Mammoth, RIA, Colon Broom, and Moom Health, yeah. And from what I've seen, the one that I liked the most from other brands that kind of like were the most similar to us was RIA. So I looked more at their ads and I got a bit curious about why I like them more. And then I used those insights that I had on their ads to be inspired from those ads. And they were especially image ads, not video ads, that I like the most. So I decided to go for an image ad, right? I decided to go for the image ad for this assessment. And when I say I love their ads, of course, I went to Meta Ad Library to understand better, to have a better overlook of all of their ads that they are currently having right now. So yes, for example, like this. These are a few examples that I really liked, or how clean and kind of similar to what we have they are, and the energy, the feminine energy from their ads. I really liked it. So when I spoke about the key insight that I found, basically was just that when I went inside of the website for MetaGlow, I found all of those benefits, right? And there was this one that I like. I like this one, decrease stress. Because when I looked at the ads from our competitors, something that I realized, in my opinion, is that they don't put enough emphasis on stress, even though I think 99% of our target audience has some pretty high level of stress that they would like to decrease, right? Social life, work, what else? Home life, kids, partner, all of this they have to put on their shoulders and manage it and stay strong. That's quite a lot, right? That's quite a lot. So I wanted to make a correlation between stress and also the fact that usually when they have all of that time to put on other people, they don't have enough time for themselves. So they cannot really exercise, don't have really much time to exercise and maintain a good weight, and then happen the cravings. So I wanted to make a link between stress, weight gain, and then our product, right? Our collagen. So that's what I did, and this is why the theme from the ad is stress is a contributing factor to weight gain. So yeah, basically many women forget or don't realize that stress can really hinder their weight loss because of sugar cravings. So this ad connects the straight weight relation while positioning MetaGlow as the science-backed solution that addresses both problems at the same time. And that leads me here. So basically the avatar information. So me, Jennifer, a 43-year-old woman who is married and has 2 kids. One is 7, the other is 10. And one quote that she can relate with is, "It always feels like I'm taking care of others, but when do I take care of myself?" So now she's pretty much going through perimenopause, right? So that's the sweet spot for us, MetaGlow Collagen. So she's going through hormonal changes, stress, weight gain, what else? Basically, she wants something that's natural to address the root problem. She doesn't want something like a liposuction 360 or like some fat burner or Ozempic. She wants something natural because she doesn't want her hormones to go even crazier, right? She doesn't want that. And like any human being, she has challenges. So for example, she has to juggle work, family, social life, hobbies, and self-care. And this bullet is a big one. And also she has stress, exhaustion, and she's not feeling like herself, right? So that leads to stress eating. And also she has to deal with consistency to exercising, so she needs a support for this. So she may look for a supplement like MetaGlow Collagen. And all of that leads to some pain points. So for example, she may feel some guilt for not being in shape, fear of not being able to get her old body back, and also she is fearing that she's setting a bad example to her kids. And other goals that she has is to, for example, lose 10 to 20 pounds, and she want to stop stress eating, she want to have more energy throughout the whole day, and also find an easy to follow solution that will address the root problem. But she also wants to have quality time with family or peers, because for her this is very important. She believes in natural methods of losing weight because she thinks it's healthier, and also she wants to age gracefully. And of course she has objections, right? So for example, I've tried powders before and they don't taste good, or like I've tried so many collagen products that haven't done any change, any noticeable change, right? Would it actually help my stress? Is it worth the investment? How is it different from other collagens? Or can this actually make me feel fuller and calmer? Stuff like this. And when it comes to products that she has tried, she probably has tried some cheap collagen products, supplements in the past, intermittent fasting, she probably tried that too, cutting carbs. Who wants to stop eating mouth-watering carbonara pasta? Ooh. Right? Seriously. And also maybe she has tried some other solutions that are more natural, for example yoga and fitness, but it can be quite hard to stay consistent with busy schedules. And also morning coffee, of course she will never ever take this off of her routine, so we are there to help her get from point A to point B with MetaGlow Collagen. So this was just for the avatar, but now let's speak about the real stuff, the brief, alright? And this is the image that I found that I liked the most, that inspired me the most, which is this one, right? So I like this one because it pretty much pictures what the viewers would like to become in the future. I speak about stress, and now we have right here a woman who is clearly not stressing. I cannot see her face, but I can see that she is smiling. Right, she's enjoying her tea, and that's it. Everything is good, and that's what I want to picture to my viewers, to my audience. And this is what we call in marketing future pacing, right? Because one thing in marketing is that people don't necessarily want to buy with feelings like everybody says, which is true, but actually they want to buy an identity. And now we are pretty much selling an identity. We are selling the woman who is stress-free. That's what we're selling. We're not selling a collagen, we are selling an identity. So the first messaging is, what if your morning coffee could do more? And I added the science-backed morning ritual that's changing everything. So this is more to build curiosity-driven hook. And then we have this that's more to build more authority and make it look like a safe bet. Then the second messaging, we have ease stress, control your cravings, right? So this is more towards the benefits. This is benefit driven as a hook. And I added regain full power over your mind, one scoop at a time. One scoop at a time basically just makes it simpler. It's like the ad of Apple when they said 10,000 songs in your pocket. This is what kind of inspired me with this. So yeah, that's one thing. And also, regain full power over your mind is a very good way to empower them, to make them have more hope about the fact that maybe they feel like they are being overwhelmed, and it's like, no, we have a solution for you. And then you realize that on the other side, once you actually use our product, well, you can actually regain full power over your mind. This is kind of what I wanted to portray as a message. And then the third and last messaging is the morning ritual that is changing lives. So this one is pretty much straightforward to a benefit, which is the fact that we can change their lives through their morning ritual. And it's kind of curiosity driven, because it's like, do you have a better morning ritual than mine to propose me? Yes, we do, but we are going to show it to the ad. But I didn't put any copy here. I was thinking more of putting some social proof on the left of the picture. So maybe like here we could put a few social proof, like some testimonials right there in small, to make them understand and strengthen the fact that I'm claiming that we are changing lives. And then we put some social proofs right here, and we could even put this, like not maybe exactly this, but an image of like our rating, right? The rating of our product, to make them understand that yes, we are actually changing lives. And people today are skeptical, right? So they want something that's a safe bet. And when we have something like this that has a lot of social proof and we show it to them, we push it on their face, well, yes, it's going to sell. I think I really have to go faster because now I'm speaking a little too much, so yeah, sorry for that. But yeah, I also have an inspiration that I had from Array. I really like this one for how clean and simple and stress-free I can feel from this ad. So this was an inspiration that I had. And also when it comes to the Facebook ad copy, well, yes, I have stress doesn't have to control your cravings anymore. That's curiosity driven, right? So now they're asking us, are you telling me that you have a solution for my cravings? Which is absolutely the case. And then I have the benefits right here. So pretty much every morning MetaGlow helps you with this simple, pleasant, backed with science, again, to add more authority. Take control of your mornings with MetaGlow to empower them, right? Take control of your mornings, right? Instead of always feeling so sleepy. And then I have the CTA, get 30% off your first order. 30% off your first order to directly let them know that they have a benefit from buying from us directly from the jump. And then for the second copy, I have, what if your morning coffee could do more than just wake you up? So again, curiosity driven hook. So it's like, what do you mean you can do more than just waking me up? You can do something else? Do you have something else to give me? Of course we do. We have MetaGlow right here, right? MetaGlow Collagens. So yes, and then I add some benefits to it: stress relief, appetite control, fat burning support, all of that. And then I have the CTA right here. Try risk-free for 60 days. Again, I'm pushing a benefit that they can have from buying from us. This is giving them another reason why they should buy from us. Now let's go for landing pages. All right. So what do we have here? Okay. First headline, stop stress from blocking your weight loss. So this is a good way to stop them from scrolling. Why? Because Jennifer, our customer avatar, like many other women, is struggling with weight loss. So she will be thinking maybe there is actually a reason why, and maybe they are able to tell me why I'm not able to lose weight, right? Maybe there is a deeper reason why. And also maybe they have a solution for me, which we do, obviously. And this is why I quickly educate them about the relationship between stress and weight gain. So stressed, your body releases cortisol, often called the hormone of stress, responsible for sugar cravings, storing belly fat, and blocking weight loss. So blocking weight loss and stress, very quickly they understand that, okay, maybe why I'm not losing weight is because I'm stressing too much, and maybe they have a solution for me, which we obviously do, like I said like 30 seconds ago. So yes, we have a solution for them and we are going to present it to them. And then I go for certain benefits that are going to help them lose that weight. So calm stress, boosts GLP-1 by 56%, your fat burning hormone, cuts cravings in just one scoop. Just add one scoop to your morning coffee, tea, smoothie, or more. No need for pills or injections to gain back control of your health. Remember, our customer avatar, Jennifer, she wants natural, healthy supplements to help her lose weight, right? And now the CTA, get 34% off today. So this does two pretty cool things. One, it lets them know directly that they have 34% off, which is pretty cool, right? And two, the fact that there is the word today makes them think like, okay, maybe if I come back tomorrow or next week, it's not going to be there anymore. So maybe I should take advantage of my 34% discount right now. So this brings FOMO, and that brings also more sales quicker. And now the second variation of the headline for the landing page, crush cravings before they even start. The natural way to boost GLP-1 and stop stress eating once and for all. So once again, we give them a solution to stop stress eating. And then as usual, we give them some benefits about our product. And then we have right here, loved by thousands of women already, and it's for a reason. So this actually boosts our authority and boosts the social proof. So this gives them even more like a feeling that it's a safe bet to buy our product, our collagen. Then we have the CT right here, and then I have the clickable CT right here. It's a difference, right? So let me show you real quick. So basically I have, for example, this one ad from Araya. I got inspired from them actually. So yes, you have the CTA in the body of the copy right here, right? And then you have the image and the clickable CTA right here. And actually this is a very good ad. I found it in my own feed on my Instagram. So yeah, I got inspired from them. And I also added this one vocabulary that I'm pretty sure our customer avatar doesn't even know it, but I didn't give him any explanation, GLP-1, because sometimes when you just give them one word that they don't understand, but you tie it to something that they do understand, like stop stress eating, well, it's not going to confuse them too much, because if you confuse them too much, well, they're just not going to buy it. They're just going to go somewhere else. But they're going to feel like, okay, maybe this person knows way more than I do, and they are qualified to tell me what I should do when it comes to stopping to stress eating, right? And then later on, well, they believe in us and they're going to buy from us. Like when you hear this one nerd speaking about mathematics and he's telling you, you should just calculate this one equation this way. Are you going to question him, or you're just going to listen to him? You better listen to him, right? Because he's talking about stuff that you don't understand, but you know it's for a good cause, so you keep listening to him. But anyway, that's it for this video, and thank you for listening till the end, all right? So yeah, have a good day and see you soon. Ciao. Alright, so that was the full breakdown of my copywriting process for this e-commerce brand. But now here are 3 important things you can take from this video. 1. Don't just copy what your competitors are doing. In this case, everyone was screaming about GLP-1. But when I looked at the actual customer reviews in the competitors' ads, I found one completely different angle: stress. That's where the opportunity was. 2. You can make your customer avatar, your ICP, feel more real. I didn't just say like, oh, it's for women who are 35 to 50 years old, or no. I built Jennifer, a real human being. The more specific you get, the deeper your marketing is, which means better copy, which means more sales. 3. Don't just list the features of your product. Focus more on the problem you're solving and our dream identity. Instead of just saying like, this product has diglomerate and boosts GLP-1, I focused on what Jennifer actually feels. Stress eating, cravings she barely can control, weight that won't budge, and the product I'm trying to sell becomes the solution to her problem. Simple. And actually, one last point. Have fun when you're writing copy. Have fun. And yes, of course, there were even more points to take from that video breakdown, but these were some of my favorites. And if you're looking to apply this knowledge into the copywriting and marketing of your ecom brand or agency, book a one-on-one call with me, link in the description. Same if you own an infoproduct business. So if you own an online coaching business, you sell courses, consultations, and you need to fix gaps in your sales funnel ASAP, you can also book a call with me. By the way, I also have many other videos in my channel for you online coaches. Anyway, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you don't know what to comment, just tell me if you'd like to have more technical videos like this, or how your day was. Did you have a good day, a bad day? I want to know, let me know. And also share this video with someone who you think is going to benefit from the value that I share with you in this video, alright? Okay, that's it. Love, positivity, take care, à très bientôt. Ciao.